MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Max Fried will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, getting a look at lefty Max Fried, and man, has this guy come a long way in a short time. This guy's as good a left-handed starting pitcher as there is in the game. Smooth gas, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. He'll mix the steady diet of changeups in. When he starts to put all three of those pitches together, look out. We're looking at one of the top left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Nico Horner is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
First pitch, 7:05.
One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The left fielder, number 3, Dominic Smith.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And it's fouled away. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And we're just underway from Truist Park. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Trevor.
So now into the box is Trevor Story. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, go. 1-0.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Still even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. 1 left for the Cubs. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Zach Davies is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now into the box, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. Swing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Three and 2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Dansby Swanson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
Count is 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Acuna digs in now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pitch on the way. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Too high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Smith has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
Anthony Rizzo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball. Line 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Ozuna. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to dig in, Patrick Wisdom. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Freeman moving to his left, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In there, 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. And now the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 11.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Austin Riley. A ball and no strikes. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. The 3-1. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Jay
So now here is Jay Bruce looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Happ brings it in. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Fouled off. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Again, a 1-2. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Riley at second. Bruce is over at first with 1 away. Fouled away. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Now a long throw home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in now, Max Fried, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1 on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Braves on top, 2-0. The batter will be Christian Pache. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
1-0 the count. The pitch. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, here is Zach Davies. First pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now is Nico Horner. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Now the 1-0. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Standing in now, Ian Happ, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 home.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the third now, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The batter, number 7,
So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Now the pitch.
Ball outside.
1 out, nobody on. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3-0.
Into the windup and the pitch. And oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. He's got it. And that's the second out.
The center fielder.
And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in Game 2. It's the Braves 2 and the Cubs nothing. Stepping up is Ian Happ as we begin the top of the 4th.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. At the plate now is Dominic Smith. He drew a base on balls his first time up. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fouled off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Acuna on the move. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Now here it comes. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. One and one.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Now the pitch.
Outside. That's up.
Marcell Ozuna is on deck. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Full count.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's one away. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He collected a base hit his first time up. Pitch on the way.
No.
Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
And stepping in, Austin Riley. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch.
Yeah.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Anthony Rizzo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
The 3-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. He flew out in his last AB. And now the first pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Full count.
Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson brings it in, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Next to stand in is Patrick Wisdom. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Into the box now, Christian Pache. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Cubs nothing. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce.
The right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Now here's the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The pitcher, number 54, Max.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Fried, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. First pitch on the way, and they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Albies.
From the belt, the pitch, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Here's the 1-0. d'Arnaud, the runner at second with 1 away. Fastball called strike, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number
Now
7.
at the plate is Dansby Swanson, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Swanson.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
A little roller toward the hole. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-0 Atlanta. Michael Perez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 5.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
.30 pitch.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
At the plate now, Nico Horner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And it's fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. 1 down. So here is Ian Happ. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. From the stretch, as the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Into the box, Dominic Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Cubs strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Trevor McGill enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch on its way. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now to bat, Freddie Freeman. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Acuna stands at second with no outs. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Line softly toward the hole, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta.
Stepping in next, Austin Riley. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Cole Stewart, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
The right fielder.
Here's Jay Bruce now as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 3 runs already home here. Two and 2 the count. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
The batter.
Ready now is Travis d'Arnaud. It was a walk in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Fouled off. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit down the line at first. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted into center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Braves 6 and the Cubs nothing. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Trevor Story. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Back goes Ozuna. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. He'll get it into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He swings and grounds it to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Next, here is Patrick Wisdom, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Back goes Ozuna, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Jonathan Villar is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. He's set, and the pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So up steps Ozzy Albies. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Here now the 2-2.
Ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Davies, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. No balls and 1 strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. And there's ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he misses again. Ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Hit sharply on the ground. A tag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Braves 6 and the Cubs nothing. Alejandro Zepeda has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now it'll be Christian Pache. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Christian Pache.
He's set. Here it comes. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still 1-2.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
Slow little roller to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Jason Hayward will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. Pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Nico Horner. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here it comes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cubs are down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Chris Martin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Here it comes.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin.
Into the box, Austin Riley.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Ozuna on at first, nobody out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone.
30,
and when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Jay Bruce. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And there's out number 2. The next to bat for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud. Lifetime versus this arm. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. The 2-2 one more time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Jason Adam comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Jalen Miller will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. First pitch on its way as he'll take a look at ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Popped up, and no one will get this one. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's now 7-0. Tyler Matzik comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ian Happ is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Seared down the first baseline. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Lifted down the line in left. And foul.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And they're not going to get him at third as the throw by Bruce comes in too late. Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Trevor Story, flew out last time up.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
0-1 the count. From the stretch. And this is a strike three called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now this is sprayed fouled off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. From the stretch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a crazy game. Completely lopsided throughout, but these guys did a lot of things right. It's hard to blow somebody out like they did and still get a shutout. A really nicely played game all the way around.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Atlanta Braves get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Max Fried is the winning pitcher of record. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs.